Greetings everybody, this is Hyacinth Myers, the founder of Empower 7, women's personal empowerment, intuitive coach. I'm actually just going to talk to you today very briefly about our angel self, or our angelic self really. And it came about because I know the last few months have been quite tricky for a lot of people. And if you are anything like me, you would actually like things like, I don't read tarot cards, but I do have various packs of cards. And today I decided to pull a card from the Angels of Light pack from Diana Cooper. And it was a really interesting card. And I thought, actually, this will be my discussion, my topic for my podcast today. So it was actually Archangel Zadkiel. So if you're familiar with the archangels, this archangel actually, it says, will help you to find tolerance and forgiveness. He works on the violet ray of purification and transmutation, helping you to release lower vibrations and ascend to a higher way of being. Angel wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. And the affirmation is, I am cleansed within the violet flame. So for many of you that are interested in this work, I have been taking part in the global meditations, which I think many of you also have. And those meditations are really aimed at raising the frequency, the Earth's frequency actually. And it is something that can be measured on the, I can't remember what it's called. It's actually, it'll come to me afterwards. On the magnetic resonance frequency, so that can be measured actually. And what's happening lately in these last few months, we're having obviously a lot of people in pain, hysteria, some people very unwell, obviously some people have died. And throughout all of that stuff, I mean, we normally have deaths anyway every year. It's also been a time of great healing for people and also for the planet. So I think this card really is just like a reminder to bring ourselves back to our more angelic selves. We are starting to move into the 5th dimension, which means we are actually operating on a much more spiritual way of being. And the people or the souls that are suffering now, that are finding this hard, are still living in the 3rd dimension, where it's really all about ego, materialism, and just attainment, which is actually the old ways of being. And as we know now lockdown is actually easing, businesses are opening up, but there's many people who are going to be going back to a very different way of being, and very different, absolutely not normal at all, not the way we were before. I just think this is an absolutely perfect time for people to really start getting in tune with their intuitive self. And this is something I use most of my daily life. At least 90% of my daily life is working on my intuition, as well as obviously logistics and strategy, etc. But this is something I've really learned to master actually over the last, I don't know how many years. I've really fine-tuned it probably over the last 10 years or more. But this is a time where really we have to not just reflect back on ourselves, but thinking about and actually working towards our purpose. So this is a time to really get focused on whatever it is your purpose is. And if you don't know what your purpose is, this is a perfect time to start to remember or re-find what your purpose is. There are so much things we can do out there energetically. I personally do Reiki, but I know a lot of people do meditation as well, like myself. You can constantly be writing in gratitude. We've had the full moon yesterday, and I think it was yesterday or the day before was the third eclipse in a row. This is also a really brilliant time to think about our mindset and start calling in our angels. And by angels I mean people that we know that have crossed over, but also people that we don't know, and the archangels and God, if you believe in God, and whoever it is you actually work with, who works for the highest and the greatest good. We are light beings, and it's really our job to become soul conscious. And all of what becoming soul conscious means, always working for the greatest and the highest good for humanity as well as yourself. I use crystals as well, and I know a number of people like to use crystals. So hematite is a brilliant crystal for grounding. And at this time when you can feel a little bit spaced out, it's quite a solid crystal. Clear quartz is brilliant as well at this time, and rose quartz, which is about love and forgiveness and peace. So I think for many people it's actually now about looking at what your story is, your life story, looking back from the beginning, from birth up to now, including home and community, and then starting to find out what your purpose is. And if you already know your purpose, then you would be working on your vision and your mission, and then all of that will start influencing what your dreams are and what your life's work is going to be. So I think really this is the divine time. The angels are close by and they're always bringing us clarity and guidance, and you are a divine being, an aspect of the Creator. So this, I'm just reminding you actually that you're being reminded to be here to make a huge impact. We are not here really just to work for others and not fulfill our dreams and our purpose. Although many leave this planet doing that, we really are here for a greater purpose, to impact humanity, and that's whether that's global or actually worldwide. Global or local, sorry. Yeah, so think about what it is you're here for and what it is you've actually always wanted to do, because this has been a perfect time to pause, reset, reflect, reconnect, and then, as I say with my 4 R's, realign. So take care, have a wonderful week. I hope that's been some food for thought, and yeah, don't forget to follow me on my pages and my website, and I look forward to connecting with you really, just to share some more thoughts. So take care and stay blessed. Your sister in spirit. Bye.